Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Colorado State Rams, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's... And the Wolverines will put total leather and will get started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Colorado State's offense will take the field first. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is...
Oh, he's got some space. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
What a great play. This guy is a force on this D-line. You think about Michigan football defensively, they've got dudes up front. Aiden Hutchinson, Brandon Graham, Mozzie Smith, Rashawn Gary. Guys that can win one-on-one, and guys that change and force your game plan to have to adapt for them. You need to double team these guys if you want to have any chance. This is that type of player. He's got so much ability.
Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on third down. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. And the Rams will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So the Michigan Wolverines offense has the ball for the first time. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Cook. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Just keep slinging it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Quick completion on the out route. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Quickly complete. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. Next going for the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They marched 56 yards to the end zone. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Rams have put themselves in dire straits after that last blitz. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long back. And the quarterback on a two-man sacked at the 12.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
And the Rams will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Gets it out fast.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Quick strike complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. And the Wolverines have this offense rolling. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when they're throwing in the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Finds his tight end. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge 3rd down here in the big house. Active hands for the defense forcing that incomplete pass. The Rams send out the punt unit. No fair catches here, looking for room. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So the first play of the drive starting here from the 45. Give to the single back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Pick off! What a play by this defense! He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. They've got the screen set up. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Wants to fire on second down. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Here's a heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Middle linebackers because they're right in the middle of the defense. You put guys that have a nose for the football because they literally line up over the football every single time. They play the run well, and look at this. How about this? Rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, getting the big sack.
And the Rams line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Off play action. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Snagged out of the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to pass on second down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few.
Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The Rams will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll take it on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Bunch formation for these receivers. He'll do it himself. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Got his man in the middle. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Shotgun snap on third down. Working the big fella to the corner. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Looking to throw again. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. So now it's second and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. He'll pull it on the read. Inside the 25. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Wolverines pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Here comes the heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
The Wolverines now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. It's complete to the right. Turning on the Jets. Hard-hitting tackle. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. They'll run the option. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. Never a doubt. And that will extend their lead even further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Texas Tech endured a hostile crowd and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Lubbock, and the Red Raiders came away with the win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is still a W. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Now on second down. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Rams are facing third and inches. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
And David, on third and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Unleashes one. He's got it. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Rams will hustle to the line. To the air on second down. Working that left side now. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the catch at the 20. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. To the air on first down. He caught it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The defense uses a timeout. They want to make sure they have the right call here. Leaves it with the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
And here comes the field goal unit. Good, right down the boulevard. That'll close the gap to 14.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Pressure coming. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on second down. Here's the pressure. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Handoff to the lone back. Spins away from the defender. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Ann Arbor. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the big house.
And the Rams will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. There he goes! Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Got his man quickly. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Wolverines line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Gets it out quickly. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man downfield. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
Well, that's a really nice job surveying the field and delivering an accurate throw. You know, when I think back to Michigan quarterbacks, I think of guys like Elvis Gerbach or Tom Brady, Jim Harbaugh, Brian Griese, guys that could hurt you throwing the ball from the pocket, surveying the field, reading defenses, and making quick decisions. This guy has the ability to do all of those things.
They're going to ride this running back. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
Pass interference, defense.
So the pass interference in the end zone will have the ball placed at the 2. To the ground with the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it and still on his feet. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The give from the gun. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on 3rd down. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he's coming out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. They'll try the counter. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. Brought down at the 21, but a really big play there to pick up 10. Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And this defense just continues to dominate the football game. This score is lopsided. It's not looking good. But I know one thing. If you can't protect that guy, there's no chance for you to win this game or the future games.
The Rams trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Nice move there. They'll stop him short of the first down, and the screen didn't quite convert. And the Rams will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up 3, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on them.
Breaks into the open. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Silver. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan! And the pummeling has started. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Louisville opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's house and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Caught over the middle. It's Camarda. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. It's 1st and 10 from the 31.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab over the middle. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Going to the ground. Turning it on. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Rams are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lang. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. And the Rams come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt comes. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the 2nd half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Makes the catch. It's Cook. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line, a big pickup, and they are threatening. They'll give it to the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Using the quick game. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback on the keeper. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Wolverines kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Shoots it to the left. Pulls it in. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside. Defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Pushes toward the goal line. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
Well, what I love about this team early this year is it looks like they can fight through adversity. They started the year 2-0. This game looked like it was in the balance here in the 4th quarter. But after watching them answer with that last touchdown drive, that shows me they've got the mental toughness to potentially make a run this year.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. This drive will open from the 15. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. The running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Makes the catch. It's Lang. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
Gain of 21 on the play.
Looking downfield on first down. He's got it. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Gain of 13.
Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.